Since I have a Honda CB500X and I am looking for higher performance, trying the NT was a natural choice. That's why I went to the test days. In this video, I want to share with you my experience from a short test drive. I would like to point out at the outset that this is not a professional video, just the view of a motorcycle enthusiast. My external microphone also failed, so unfortunately the sound of the engine was drowned out by the wind. I'll do better next time, I promise. I only had the bike for 50 minutes, so I don't have much experience, but I learned a few things about this Honda. The Honda NT1100 looks like a scooter from the front. What do you think? And on top of that, it has a DCT automatic transmission, so it could be an XXL scooter, right? I haven't driven a big scooter yet, but I think the NT is far from a scooter. I'll start by saying that I am not a big fan of automatic transmissions, whether in car or on a motorcycle. Well, the Honda in D mode was quite unpleasant. Even the seller warned me when taking over the bike that I would not like the D mode, so I should switch it to S3 mode, sport mode. Well, I started on the D mode, and as I mentioned, it was all bad. In the city at 50 km per hour, the gearbox threw 6 gear, which I wouldn't mind so much because I sometimes do it on mine 500 too, when I just want to swim village without intersections. But the NT had under 2000 revs with the 6 and the bike was quite shaken. However, when I switched to sport mode, it was a different story. The gearbox held the higher revs nicely. At a certain moment, I had the feeling that it had forgotten to change gear. That was when I was driving after exiting the intersection at 900 km per hour, and still there was second gear, but I wasn't accelerating anymore. So I accelerated a little bit more to see what would happen, and the bike changed the gear to third only at 120 kilometers an hour. In another situation, the transmission changed to third gear much earlier. Sometimes it seems to me as the bike knew I was in the city or out of town. I have a small complaint about the gearbox, that it could shift more smoothly in certain situations, but the bike was just running in, so maybe it will settle down. Either way, I still prefer a manual when I'd rather have a manual with a quick shifter. The engine won me over very quickly. It has 75 kilowatts and 104 Newton meters. And you can really feel it. Especially when I mostly ride 500cc. When you ride NT, you have to really watch your speed because you can very easily get far over the legal speed limit. And what's more, you won't even realize that you are already going so fast. As for the wind protection, the shield worked quite well. I didn't have time to try different positions, but it was quite suitable for me. It was 14 degrees outside, but my hands and feet were not cold. Even I had the feeling that it has heated foot pegs, but that was probably just radiating heat from the engine. Controlling the bike in turns was without problems. Transferring weight from one side to the other when turning in the opposite direction was easy. There was no need to fight with the weight. The motorcycle weighs 238 kilograms. I also managed to notice the average consumptions on this piece. It was 5.6 liters. The manufacturer states 5.0 liter, but the test bike is not ridden like they say with gloves, even if this is not true for bikers, so literally. The Honda NT1100 had a nice big display. I didn't have time to check it properly. It was cloudy during the test, the display was quite legible, and I don't know how it would look in the sun. Final assessment: pros: excellent engine, excellent handling, good wind protection. Cons: DCT transmission in certain situations, maybe heat from the engine on the feed in the summer. Thank you for watching this video, hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can see more videos like this, and I believe these videos will get better and better in the near future. Thank you again, have a nice day.